Hello, all of you beautiful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Fallout 4. Also, it is TF Tuesday, so we are using the TF Talkies. Transform me to your heart's content. There is one new stage to find today. We also are doing a fundraiser for a move. At the end of the month, we are moving, and we need your guys' help to get it. Please, 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 if you can help us get there. We've got a bunch of different rewards available for you guys, including art. Any amount helps out and adds up real fast, real easily. So, you know, please consider helping. For now, let's go and go do a side quest. We're gonna go over here and meet up with what's his? Oh, that's fast.
This hamlet shall not fall.
Hello there, Vokonatham. Hello. Thank you very much for the raid.
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Ido things tipped $5, budging things another in Shrazim coins.
Ido, thank you so much for that tip. But how are you, Voko? How was your stream? That's actually what I'm going to go do right now, Carrie. I'm about to go do one of the Sim Settlement quests. Ah, marbles. Marbles is fun. But yeah, welcome in. We're just getting started. It's TF Tuesday, so you can transform me. We got our Fallout 4, and yeah, we literally are just now getting started for the day. But welcome in. Welcome. If you do exclamation point potion, it'll give an explanation of how the TF Talkies work. What do you mean how the talkies replaced? Not sure what you mean by that. But yeah, do an exclamation point potion will give you the list of all of the TF Talkie forms. I've got over 50 of them at this point. And also explain how they work. And yeah, like I was saying, please help with the fundraiser, everybody. We've got all the art rewards. We've got stream loots packs. We've got things like Ren playing a horror game. And, well, Ren is very easy to scare. So, you know, there's that. So, yeah, if you can, please consider supporting. Oh, the paws are right next to whoever's closest in the voice call. Well, yes, of course.
We must.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Psst. We must talk. You are so very, very distracting. You know this, yes?
What's up?
It is a personal matter. About, well, my control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment, nice hair, and I am flustered. Confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things. And I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
I mean, I haven't given her anything like that. I'm gay, lady.
You're full of life and optimism. People find that attractive.
Well, they should keep it to themselves. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
Well, good luck with that.
I do agree that you are very distracting sometimes.
Well, yes, I know.
Dude.
Identify yourself.
I am still intact.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Hello there, secret.
Hear something? Oh, there you are.
Oh my god, stop moving. Fine. Fats time. Supposedly, there's an enemy in that direction. Oh god, it's one of those. Oh god, no! Dog meat, get away from that! That is bad juju. Dog meat! No! I don't care if you're still exploding. I'm taking care of my dog. Okay, he's okay. Well, that was a start. Pat the Ido. Hello, Havoc. There are some very interesting buildings around. Private property, no trespassing, huh? Oh.
Go away.
I thought that this was for,
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Oh, right there. I thought it was. I got confused, it seems. But I guess we'll talk to this guy anyways. All right, this.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
A place that isn't completely run down and trashed?
Jack, the new guy is
The
here.
fed?
One moment. I just have to.
He'll be
Uh-oh.
right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please.
I just realized I forgot to change something, so one moment, do not redeem any of the potions, please. There we go. Yes, there was a mistake in the alchemical process. Yep, I'm fixing it right now. Well, let's just make sure I did set this one up properly. Yep, we're good to go. Alright, proceed.
Have a seat. Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No, no. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
Oh boy, conspiracy theory time!
You think aliens created human civilization?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
My camera is,
What was all that about?
there we go.
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Alright, well, that's a thing. No, it is not a bear, Irvas. This is a new TF talkie from Nygalt.
In that, you will surely be quite strong.
I am really happy about having it. You know, Nygalt's one of the biggest TF artists, so it's quite an honor to be able to have one from him. I am so happy. Oh yeah, it was really awesome to be able to get this from Nygalt. I cannot wait to share all of it with you guys. Ah, that is quite a ways out there. Definitely not doing that. Where was the one that was, where's the next one in the, thing? And no, I have not gotten the Rockruff. Hello there, Epic. Ah, this is what I want. Alright, hub of the problem. Where... Ah, okay. Well, I'm at least in the right area. Yes, back on Fallout. Who's detecting me? Oh.
This place is so violent.
No, of course not. Why would I do that, Epic? The fuck? Right, another one of you. Well, you stay out there. We're just gonna stay here. Have fun with your... whatever your existence is.
What the?
Nothing there now.
Apparently somebody's detecting me, huh? Mwah, the right.
What was that?
Mwah.
Who's there? I believe a sniper was found. I believe the enemy is gone.
Well, apparently somebody's getting hurt over there. Not my problem. Why don't you tell me where you went?
What the hell was that?
Hi, Epic.
This is bullshit.
Oh, wait. I think that's him. Whoever's there, you get to live, I guess. I don't know where you are, so... meh. Kaboom? You know, I appreciate that there are a whole, you know, that the world is alive and that people are doing things in the world and all that. But at the same time, I don't like it when there's suddenly explosions off in the distance and I don't know what's going on and I might be dead soon. You know? Oh, you are not who I... Missionary for what?
Here to learn about our movement?
You're part of a movement?
That's right, friend. It's changed my life. And it can change yours. Brother James is the one you should talk to. He can fill you in with all the details.
Well, that's a thing. There's the one I'm actually looking for. Oh, hi, all of you.
Excuse me.
Hey, Slick. Say, you spoken to any of the people around that old theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles. You read any of their little pamphlets? I tell you, they ain't right in the head.
What's with the outfit?
Felt a tad underdressed after our last adventure, what with the bullets flying everywhere and such. Anyway, as I said in my message, I've been unable to get our comm hub running. Honestly, given the state of it, I'm not surprised. Tech like that ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its components have seized up or just degraded over time.
Can't someone else repair it?
I doubt there's anyone in the Commonwealth who'd even know where to start. If we want more out of ASAMs, we need a comm hub that works. But as it is, I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However, fortune has smiled upon us. A friend of mine discovered where we might find a second comm hub in better condition, as well as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So if you'd care to join me, I want to go check this place out.
Is there anything else I should know?
Well, this probably isn't going to fill you with confidence over my abilities, but honestly, I've never seen anything like the comm hub before. Its technology is so far beyond anything I've seen in the Commonwealth, it's ridiculous. Whoever designed that thing was a genius. But because it's so advanced, we'd have a hell of a time finding replacement parts to repair it with. That's why I'm hoping we can find a second comm hub in better condition. Because otherwise, I'm not sure I'll be able to repair the one we have. Sorry to unload on you, but you did ask. Anyway, you ready to head out?
How did you discover this place?
I've got an acquaintance. Lives not too far from here. He deals in information. If there's something you want to know, he's the guy you go and see. After explaining our comm hub situation, and supplying him with a few caps, he was able to pull some pre-war records for me. The records show an address in downtown Boston, where multiple shipments of Robco products have been delivered, apparently including a comm hub. This might turn out to be a wild ragtag chase, but if there's a chance there's another hub of this place, I think it's worth checking out.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. With luck, we may just find ourselves a working comm hub. Or at the very least, a few ASAM goodies. Here, let me update your Pip-Boy map. There we go. Alright, lead on.
Oh, how wonderful.
Okay, hello there, Jits. Alright, well, I ain't gonna mess with whatever the hell's going on over there right now. Let's just go this way. And the direction. Vault-Tec Regional HQ.
Someone is nearby. Perhaps they are friendly.
As they throw a Molotov at us. Yeah, I don't think they classify as friendly. Sorry, Kiri. Weren't there two of them?
After that, it can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
This seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAM stuff was delivered here. Apparently, they were expecting a comm hub too. Wait, you hear that? I don't think we're alone in here. Keep your wits about you while we look around. Ghouls!
Sorry, I was doing a little message real quick.
Scared the crap out of me. Come on. Watch it. We got barrels. Never a dull moment. Ugh, that better be the last one.
Oh, it's not the last. Where you find one ghoul, there's at least 30 more. Maybe 50.
Looks like we're in the Vault-Tec headquarters for the Commonwealth. Well, that's kind of weird. Assuming this is the right place, why would a Vault-Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault-Tec? Maybe that's why.
Kip Gab. Pat Pat.
Why is that important?
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have we heard that name somewhere before?
At the station.
Hey, that's right, at the satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something? This seems like something we should look into. Maybe this Magnuson had an office here. Let's see if we can find it.
Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Why are there pool balls in here? Or billiards balls. Whatever. Hi, Epic. I am Sneaky Gunner of Death! Or something. Bye, Jin Cute.
Joke.
You know, that is a very good question, Gib Gab. I haven't heard from Ido on how he feels about the new form that Raijin has. And congrats on that 440 stream streak, Gib Gab. First day of my new life working in Boston, the cradle of liberty. Living in New York was getting too stifling. The noise, the pollution, the people. Oh God, the people. Sure, Boston has some organized crime, but they've got nothing on the mobs coming out of Hell's Kitchen in Little Italy. If ever there was a city that needed a vigilante like the Shroud, it'd be the Big Apple. The guys downstairs have been working overtime with those ASAMs, trying to undo previous data defragmentation. I finally asked if all this had anything to do with the camp system, but surprisingly Ted said no. He was reluctant to say anymore, but he did let slip that this was all part of something bigger. Not much, Epic. No, sorry. Called Boston Direct again. Spoke with Donna again. She said she'd shipped that crate out ages ago, and we should have it by now. Davidson's really steamed over the whole thing. When I suggested we just order a replacement and let our insurance cover the cost, I swear I saw murder in his eyes. He turned beet red and screamed at me for a whole hour. Seems the tech in the crate is one of a kind, irreplaceable. I'll call Donna one more time. Maybe leave a memo for Walter. Shit! My buddy down in DC says the FBI is looking into a possible data breach at Vault-Tec, and it sounds like it's related to the theft of intellectual property. If it's someone at Robco who's behind this... Oh, who am I kidding? Of course Robco is behind it. The feds won't have to do much digging to find out what's been happening here in Boston. Mr. Davidson will kill me if I go to him with this news. I was already on thin ice blackmailing him into getting a job here. Walter will know what to do. Oh! Jesus, the FBI is here. 9:45 in the morning. On a Saturday. 3 agents are heading down to the warehouse now. I can only hope Walter and the boys downstairs have something planned. I don't want to go to jail, but it'll take a miracle to save my ass. Exactly, Secret Room. Also, I think he got his miracle. Kind of. I mean, he's dead, but, well, presumably dead. I guess he could still be a ghoul hanging out in here. Could have possibly found somewhere to live out his days. But, yeah, that happened basically the day of the bombs, so... At least I think it was. Was that the actual day of the bombs? I forget. I am curious. $10:23? What day did the bombs go? Excuse me. Well, I know what year they dropped, but I don't remember what day they dropped, and that's what I'm trying to remember. Okay, so it was 10:23. So yeah, the FBI showed up here the same day that the bombs dropped. Yeah, exactly, Jits. So the guy got his miracle. Sort of.
Oh, there is to be fighting. Though dangerous, combat is quite vigorous exercise.
So why was there a classroom in Vault-Tec? You'll never take me alive, copper! Boom! Not like this. I wanted to live! And live free! Hello there, Seda. This is Venro, new character, very new, like, week, maybe 2. This is my Night Stalker. Don't I look good, Seda?
There we go. Hello.
Hello? You on your phone?
I am on my phone.
Why?
Most work self-care. I'm being assaulted by cat.
Ah, fair, fair. Oh, this TF Talkie was done by Sydney. Yeah, they did a great job. I've got them working on the ref sheet too. I am hoping that one day I can find somebody to run a Fallout campaign. Then I'll play Venro. Finding a storyteller is hard. Especially a good storyteller.
Because it definitely requires a certain set of skills.
Exactly. I don't know what Magnuson even does for us. If he's not here bumming around talking to staff or in his office scribbling down nonsense, he's out at the airbase round Cape Cod way. No doubt talking about the good old days with his Air Force buddies. I know he's a war hero, but if I hear about how he went to the moon one more time... So, we just shipped 15 cases of Psycho and Jet to Vault 95. Of course, that makes total sense. Let's give these addicts more of what put them in this situation to begin with. Davidson says it's to force them to make the hard choice. Chems or getting clean. I say it's to cause a bloodbath. Excuse me, what, Gip Gap? Vulture in the warehouse just told me we received a massive shipment marked Vault 111 Do Not Open. So he opened it, and it was hundreds of gallons of liquid nitrogen. What could they possibly need that for? So apparently, Dr. Reed here was completely oblivious to everything going on. I managed to catch that Magnuson guy talking with Ben down at accounts. He's working closely with both the contractors and staff at Vault 111. When I asked him about the liquid nitrogen, he pulled me out into the hallway and told me to never mention it in front of others again. And then, not so subtly, threatened my job. Just what the hell is going on with these vaults? I'm taking this to Davidson. I don't care how pissy he gets about my badgering. And then the day before the bombs fell. That's it! I can't work under a manager who's so oblivious to what's going on around him. These vaults are supposed to be a safe haven for these people, not a lab to run experiments on them. Davidson still doesn't see it, or he's just ignoring it. Either way, I'm putting in my 2 weeks in the morning. Yeah.
I'll never work here again.
He didn't work here again. So Gib Gab, is the Fallout campaign where you, you know, try being a storyteller for me? I want to play Venro. I guess I could maybe drag Seda into it. He'd definitely be up for it, right?
Honestly, I don't think I'd have the time.
But it's paid.
Wait, are you asking as a player or as a storyteller?
Oh, I'm asking you to run it, you know, storyteller.
Zim, I've never touched Fallout.
Hey, look there. I think we found the office.
Oh. Well,
that
fine.
would be like a... That would be a nuclear
story.
train wreck.
Working terminal. Just give me a second here.
That would be perfect. Nuclear train wreck? That's perfect for Fallout.
This is some serious security. Oh, damn it. Can't crack this password. Oh, come on. All right, terminal. You asked for it. Finally, I'm in. Okay, let's see what we can learn. Huh. Well, I never. I think I discovered why Vault-Tec was so interested in ASAM equipment. If I'm reading this right, it looks like Vault-Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAM sensors.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure. Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMs. He must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously. Scratch that. He really didn't take his job seriously. In fact, he was using his position here to embezzle company equipment.
That's a hell of a risk.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comm hub here.
Why do you say that?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Madison guy hijacked the delivery. Had it sent to Olivia instead. What we came here to look for, we've already found.
How do you know?
Madison wrote an entry all about it. It's almost as if he was bragging. Apparently he walked into a shipping depot, bold as you please, and switched the shipping label on the comm hub's crate. Seems like he'd been pilfering equipment from Vault-Tec for months.
It's okay. You couldn't have known.
Thanks. Appreciate the kind words. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we have. But it does sound like Vault-Tec were working on something similar. Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe it's something we can use? The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there. Although terminal also said we'd need to take an elevator. And supposedly we'd need a key card for that. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it.
Alright, sorry about that. Was, story thing. But yes, I do pay my storytellers. Or at least give them the option to be paid. It is definitely not much. It is, 25% of the tip goals. I don't want a short shot, I want a full campaign!
This belongs in the garbage can, yes? Psst. May I be of assistance?
But yeah, that's how I, give back to the, storytellers is, they do a lot of work, so I at least give them some of the, income. The way I see it, it's the least I can do for what they, do. It's just not really, it is definitely not a proper job, though. Just a little bonus. You could get a pizza or something, every session and such.
I was more than apprehensive the first time I met the lovely Miss St. James. After all, she was there to strike a deal with Robco, who just usurped my research. All so they could make a quick buck. But I needed a new patron, and Vault-Tec's pockets are deep. Vault-Tec. The very company I'd hoped to outshine with my little venture. The irony is certainly not lost on me.
Well, I see why I was finding so many, billiards balls down there. Nice touch.
Starting recording.
I would definitely say that it should be set in a place where there is not a lot of lore, but a region where the person that's running it is familiar with the area. Hey, but then they, they can change things up, so. Oh, this was named person. Oh.
Alright, we found what we need. Let's go take that elevator.
Explosive hardened combat sniper rifle? Ooh. I need to get to a weapons workbench. That all said, like, I mean, they could absolutely run it in, one of the existing game regions. Just, might be easier to go your own route with things. Or rather, be able to go your own route.
Excuse me, Doctor. Dr. Magnuson.
What? What the hell do you want?
Madison St. James, Chief Procurement Officer. I'd like to talk to you about your ASEM technology.
In case you hadn't noticed, Miss St. James, I no longer work for Robco. And even if I did, why in the blue heavens would I share anything with the CPO of Vault-Tec?
Because, Dr. Magnuson, unlike Robco, Vault-Tec has an appreciation for those with academic ambition.
Bah! Out of my way!
It appears Dr. Magnuson is currently feeling uncooperative. Suggest any future negotiation include adequate incentives.
Epic, those weapons are generally not worth the carry weight. That's why I leave it behind. Like, I've got tons of steel, and that's just gonna give me steel. Okay. So this gun weighs 4 pounds. Or whatever unit they use. I don't know. The ball is 0.5. The ball gives me plastic. This gun will only give me steel. I have so much steel, I do not need more. Period. And either way, I have other things that offer more steel, like these scissors, which are only 0.2. Or this desk fan that gives me gear, screws, and steel. You know? Oh, God. Gibcap, why? And Irvas, the gun is worth 67, sure. But part of the problem of selling something is finding somebody with enough caps to actually buy everything. To whom it may concern, I hereby tender my resignation effective from November 6, 2077. I cannot, in good conscience, continue to be part of a company that is turning a blind eye to suspicious and possibly malicious behavior. Sincerely, Dr. Marten Reed. Magnuson's starting to piss me off. I don't know what those eggheads down in Washington see in him. All he does is chat up the girls or disappear working on his pet projects. If they want what's in his brain for their reclamation project, they need to transfer him down to DC or send me a very sharp ice cream scoop. Oh boy. One of the scientists was bleating about how he can't reproduce the hub device from the blueprints Magnuson supplied. I swear that bastard is playing us for fools. What I wouldn't give to beat the mustache off of his smug face. I made a call to head office, spoke to Miss St. James directly. She said she'd arrange something. She also made it crystal clear I'm not to talk to her about this matter again. Can't say I'm surprised. We're already breaking at least 5 federal laws. There is a comet here. Mwah.
Rockruff? He said a sharp ice cream scoop, Blue Bat.
Yes. Ben Arnold's work down in Queens is finally bearing fruit. It's amazing what money can buy, even in this shattered economy. I've been told to expect a relatively large shipment of those ASAMs to arrive within the week. If Magnuson won't help us, we'll just help ourselves. I believe Dr. Reed is under the impression that the vaults in the Boston area will be used to harm its future residents instead of help them. I told him he's just paranoid. Vault Tech would never do anything of the sort. Great, now Arnold's getting jittery about what he's done. Last thing I need is the feds breathing down my neck because some warehouse square got cold feet and loose lips. I'm gonna talk to Barbara down in admin, see if we can't find some room in our budget to take on additional staff. Christ, what a pain in my ass. Sharon spilled coffee on my new shirt while we were in the lounge this morning. I told her it was fine and we had a good laugh about the whole thing. If she does it again, I'll stab her in the fucking throat with my pen. She's a good kid. I think Mr. Davidson's got some, you know, bipolar thing going on here.
Yeah, that kind of went from like 0 to 11 real quick.
And then back to 0. Gib Gab, it sounds to me like you're talking yourself into running the Fallout campaign.
Oh no.
Which I am all for. Just saying. Fucking Sharon. The dry cleaners can't get that damn coffee stain out. I swear they'd be of more use to me if I skinned them and turned their skin into a lampshade. At least Arnold, in accounts, is keeping his head down and mouth shut. I hear he likes it here in Boston. Who wouldn't? Dr. Reed is beginning to get on my nerves. All he talks about now are his theories on how the vaults were built to run experiments on people, and not actually help them at all. I keep telling him that he couldn't be more wrong. If he keeps it up, I might have to discipline him. Oh, Raijin, I need you to tell Gib Gab that he should run it. Raijin. Please? Moi?
Going down. Basement.
Yeah.
These appear worthless. Surely we can leave that behind.
All right, so I missed whatever Gabby was saying in chat because. Oh boy.
Gib Gab says that if you say he should run it, then he'll run it.
Some Robco boxes here.
Do I get more context than that?
Not a single sensor or anything.
After the story.
Keeping all the stuff they were working on somewhere. This can't be all there is. We're missing something. Let's keep looking.
Okay, so Gib Gab's talking about how they'd run a Fallout Florida campaign.
Gabby as a storyteller?
Yeah.
That's a special kind of torture.
The thing
Yes,
that I'd
Seda?
be worried about, the thing I'd be worried about there is that they just basically turn to Fallout Disney World and then we get sued.
All right, so are you ready for story time, Zim?
Sure. I'm paused in the game.
We've got several layers of fuck up here that is It's just wonderful. So, as you may remember, Cass helped Ren build a new computer a couple months ago, and he was using that computer for his stream setup, right? And I think 2 days ago, his computer just crashed on him out of the blue.
Yes.
So first of all, it turns out this isn't the first time the computer just crashed on him. It's happened a couple of times before, and Rin didn't say anything to Cass until that time that it crashed while he was streaming. So, instead of troubleshooting this problem way earlier, we waited until potentially several crashes have caused damage. But Cass and I were doing some work to troubleshoot it today, and we were going through a couple of steps. First of all, we identified the CPU temperature was running very hot. It was sometimes going up to 75 degrees Celsius at idle, which is insane. Second of all, there might be an issue with the memory because the boot up time was insanely long and the motherboard was flashing a yellow light for DRAM. Yes, Gabby, 75 degrees Celsius. Those are the numbers that I was seeing while we were trying to troubleshoot some things today. That was both in the BIOS and with hardware monitor.
Started putting stickers on them. Yeah.
Start putting stickers on what?
Because if they started putting stickers on the RAM, I'm going to be...
That would be so funny. But yeah, so we go through a couple of things. We're checking, like obviously with the CPU heat, we're taking a look at the cooler and the fans. And the cooler, it looks like it's not actually like powering completely because it looks like it's supposed to have RGB lights and it doesn't. So Cass is thinking that maybe the pump is dead. We get into the BIOS. We see that the BIOS is actually registering that the pump does have a fan speed. So it is using. So it is using the pump. It does have power. And I decided to try disabling fast boot because fast boot, and as far as I have known, it's like the number one thing to turn off to solve computer problems. Just randomly, fast boot is the most problematic thing that has ever come about in Windows.
Yes, it is.
So we go through all this process where we unplug cables, plug them back in, check a bunch of things, start up the computer, do all those changes. It's still running hot. So next step, Cass decides he's going to take it out and he's going to try reseating the thermal. And we're just going to pray that this fixes the heat issue. He unseats the pump and there's plastic. He didn't take the plastic off when he put the thermal paste on. Yes, Gavin, you called it. It was plastic.
It's always freaking plastic.
Oh my
But here's
God,
the thing,
Ren.
that doesn't solve the potential memory issue. I'm so confused about the memory issue because the startup time is insane on that thing.
I told him to just go through a company for this, but he insisted on building it himself.
To be fair, I don't know who committed this particular sin. I don't know if it was Cass or if it was Rin that did this.
Let's be real here. It was Ren.
So, Gabby, when I was in the BIOS, I actually took a look. It conveniently showed a history of the changes that were made. And once Ren gets here, I'll ask him if he changed things. Because there were things changed in the BIOS relating to memory but I suspect that it was the AI boost that's bundled into the BIOS itself that made these changes. That said, I don't know why any of those changes could be making it have such a long startup time. Like, looking through the changes, it looks like it should have been fine, but for whatever reason, it takes like 2 minutes to start up. You guys remember when you had a Windows 98 or a Windows ME and you would press the power button, then you would go off and do some chores so that when you come back, that's when you could get on the computer?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that time period.
But hey, we solved the overheating problem.
Is it solved? Or is there something else that he did not take care of properly?
Well, Cass was earlier saying he sure hopes that the RAM sticks don't have plastic on them, so I guess we might have to check that.
Or at the least reseat them, because that, you know...
Hey, nice work. Hidden trapdoor, huh? Now we're talking. Well, after you.
I don't know what button did. I was curious.
Hey, Walter, it's Ben. The boys upstairs have been pestering me again about that hub thing. Are you sure it didn't arrive? I tried calling Donna at Boston Direct, but she said they'd already shipped it out. Maybe it got sent to another one of our warehouses? Ah, whatever. For now, just move all the other Robco crap down to the sub-basement. It's suspicious as hell having it out in the open, and I still don't trust Magnuson. For all we know, he could be a Robco plant. Alright, I'll see you later at the post. You still owe me that drink.
Yeah, the problem is Pebcac in this situation. Very much Pebcac. There was a nothing on the on Gib Gab storytelling satirical. That's what it is, Epic. Pebcac. Problem exists between keyboard and chair.
Gabby, I don't think it was blue screening. I think it would just critically shut down just suddenly.
Well, yes, Epic, but you can't just call people stupid in a professional setting, you know? That shipment of ASAMs arrived from Robco Distribution in Queens today. We're gonna need guys working hard and fast to reverse engineer some of the more unique features on these things before people catch wind of what Vault-Tec is doing. Federal investigators tend to look down on corporate espionage, no matter who's doing it. I popped down into the sub-basement briefly because I heard a commotion. I thought something was wrong. Quite the opposite, in fact. The boys had managed to crack a big software bug, whatever that meant. Vault-Tec's gonna love this, apparently. I think Mr. Davidson has been getting annoyed with Marten lately. I told Marten he should probably back off a bit because I know Mr. Davidson has a temper. I saw him break a pull cue over Roger's head because he stood too close to the table when Mr. Davidson was taking his shot. Roger still has trouble with the hearing in his right ear. Oh boy. I miss Sharon. She's been out for a couple of days, and it's just not the same here without her. No one upstairs has heard from her. I'm starting to worry. Getting to see her face when I go upstairs for lunch is the highlight of my day. Ah, Davidson killed Sharon, I see. A container arrived for Vault 110, marked Do Not Open. I thought they'd abandoned that project. Guess not. After what I found in Vault 111 crate, how could I not open this one as well? Found a bunch of guidance chips. Couldn't quite make sense of what a vault would need those for, unless they were planning on launching that vault into space or something? Have to repack it quickly. The crate's being picked back up again in an hour. Oh! Well... Alright then. Oh boy, somebody dropped a nuke in this toilet. Y'all see what I did there? Hello, Val.
Alright, you're going in the corner zone.
What? And hello, all pal.
This is more like it. Let's go take a look-see, shall we? Check this place out. Vault-Tec really were trying to make a rival product. Although it looks like they're trying to skip the whole R&D phase and just reverse engineer everything. In partnership with my ass.
And here I am with no duster.
Ow! Why, Jits? What'd I do?
Joke.
There is certainly a lot of stuff here. Like a cute Raijin voice. Mwah.
Mwah. But what about the cute Zeta?
Yeah, Sada's cute too. Well, Ido, you got it!
No way.
Hey.
Huh. What a weird setup. I wonder, what were they trying to do with these ASAM sensors? Don't suppose you've any ideas?
I don't know.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub, it doesn't seem to have stopped Vault-Tec trying to rip off ASAM technology. Question is, what do they come up with? Let's split up and see what we can uncover down here. Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Okay. Well, there's a button here I can push. Let's look at the terminal first. Interesting. Ah, it cannot do a reset.
Huh? What you messing with there? Well, I'll be. Looks like Vault-Tec had themselves a ASAM printer. But I think its printing days are long behind it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't do
They must have
anything.
needed a steady supply of sensors to experiment with. Guess they got tired of buying them from Robco. Say, if this thing could construct a whole sensor, then let me check something. Woohoo! Jackpot! You know a machine can't make something if it don't got the schematics for it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAMs? I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this. I'm sure Vault-Tec won't mind. And there we are. We may have to adapt and substitute a few parts, but now we'd be able to build as many sensors as we want. No more scavenging for them. This is a real game changer. Good find, Slick. But I reckon we've still not uncovered everything that's here yet. Let's keep looking around.
Okay. Well, this button isn't doing anything. So I guess we'll look at this terminal. Have you seen my actual Night Stalker form, old pal? It's in the TF Talkies.
Sweet.
The lab's finished at last, and not a moment too soon. Magnuson starts tomorrow. I'm sure if we can pull this off, I'm unsure if we can pull this off, but we have our orders from the top brass. We'll need to step lightly. We can't raise Magnuson's suspicions. So far, so good. Magnuson has settled in and has supplied us with plenty of blueprints and specs for ASAM technology. As far as he knows, it's all for theoretical prototyping. Idiot. It's been a tough few months, but we made great progress reverse engineering the ASAM operations subroutines from retail units, despite the crazy amounts of encryption. What's more, head office delivered a whole bundle of holotapes this morning. I've yet to go through them all, but some contain code for unreleased plot types, and one tape even had ASAM construction schematics. Ted's already adapted an assembly press and fed in the schematics. Should give us an ample supply of sensors to experiment with. Damn, things were going so well, but we've hit a roadblock. Even with blueprints, we can't replicate key ComHub components. I tried making small talk with Magnuson, attempting to wrangle more information out of him, but he seemed cagey. Maybe I was pushing too hard. Maybe he just doesn't know how as much as he made out. So much for being a genius. If Magnuson's unable to give us the information we need, we'll have to make other arrangements. Davidson was not happy. But when I explained our head of research and development wasn't playing ball, but he said he'd handle it. And boy, was he not kidding. Somehow he secured us access to the actual ComHub, but only for 1 week. That's how long we have to study and replicate it before we need to ship it back to a Robco warehouse. The hub's still not here, and in 2 days we have to ship it back. How the hell do I ship back something we don't have? Oh God, someone's going to find out that what we've been doing. I am so screwed.
Was the password aardvark? Such a funny word.
No, the password was not aardvark.
Nice.
What do we have in here? Apparently a bunch of cash.
Jake.
Come on!
Yeah, found something? Hello, what have we here? Oh, well, how about that? This holotape contains data for the different ASAM variants. You know, plot types, the different things ASAMs can be programmed for. I suspect Vault-Tec planned to copy the software. Let's see, we got residential, agricultural, and industrial. Whoa, hold up a sec. There's more data here. What the? Recreational plot? Commercial? Slick, do you know what you just found?
Something wrong, buddy?
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMs could build.
Apparently he's dancing in joy.
Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public. This is one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I could figure out how to transfer new data onto sensors, I'm fairly certain we'll soon have more things to build.
Sounds great.
I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's hidden around this place. Come on, let's keep looking.
Yeah, I think he was, I think that was him dancing with joy or something. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, this is certainly a mixture of components here. Reminded myself to find that damn key. Mary is going to kill me when I get home if she finds out I accidentally locked our date money in the safe. Maybe it fell out of my pocket when I was unloading those crates. Oh yeah, I already found it. Loot gremlin away! Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Figure out how to power it up, huh? Well, apparently we gotta go through here.
Can pose considerable long-term health complications. Perhaps not so much now.
Well, where's the generator? I swear I hear something in here. I swear we're about to get attacked. Ooh, a fusion core. Hey, Dogmeat. I need you to carry some stuff. Still don't know where he's carrying it all, but that ain't my problem. Alright, he's full now. Alright, well, I guess no attacks here.
Uh-huh.
What's all that ruckus about? Would you look at this thing? What were Vault-Tec trying to do here? And what's that noise it's making? Ugh, must be something wrong with it. All right, let's take a closer look here. Huh. This machine's picking up some kind of radio signal. Seems like it's trying to connect to something nearby. Hey, do me a favor. Go to that table with the ASAMs in the other room. All right, there should be a switch there. Flip it off and cut the power to the sensors. All right, come on back.
Okay. I'm back.
Hey there.
Yep, that confirms what I thought, all right.
Elaborate?
Okay. Care to elaborate?
The signals this machine was picking up, they were coming from those ASAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
I understand.
Oh, right. Of course you do. Sorry, didn't mean to patronize. Sometimes I forget you understand this kind of stuff. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
Well, we can find out the answer.
Now that's the kind of spirit I like to see. There's gotta be someone around here to tell us what this machine is. Some notes or documents or something. Take a look around, see what you can find.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of boring. This whole thing, like, okay.
I return.
Welcome back. I see you have escaped the cat. Or
I have
here.
escaped the cat and acquired dinner.
Very nice. What's for dinner?
Leftover, chicken in cream of mushroom sauce served over rice.
Sounds tasty.
Oh, it is very tasty. Just, put chicken, cream mushroom, and some extra mushrooms in the crock pot for a few hours, and oh my goodness, served over rice is just so cozy.
I found some technical documents for you.
Really now? Let me take a look. Well, I'll be. According to these documents, this machine is Vault-Tec's attempt to duplicate a comm hub. I mean, it's not exactly a good attempt, but still, I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. I guess after Magnuson stole the hub, Vault-Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
You read my mind.
We came here looking for another comm hub because the one we've got so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but damn, I didn't expect us to do this well.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're the one who's making this happen. All right, I need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! I completely forgot. I meant to go meet up with someone. And I doubt they'll take kindly me blowing them off.
Who is they?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. Said he needed to talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
Sure, I can do that.
Oh, thank you. You're a real pal. Sweeter than a baby's breath. The fella you need to visit lives up in Diamond City. He's an information broker. Calls himself the Ron. Chances are he wants to sell us some info. And given his past track record, it's probably something useful. So here, take these caps. Pay him and find out what he has to say. Most hours of the day you'll find him in his office, towards the back of the city. All right, time for me to get this stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics. Once you've wrapped up everything with the Ron, head on back and let me know how it went. Oh, actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here, that's a copy of the ASAM schematics. With that, you can now build your own sensors, as long as you got the parts.
Yay! I've still got so many of them, though.
Thank you.
I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the Ron waiting for too long. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck out there.
Okay. Well, I guess we finally get to head out and maybe do something a little bit more active. Yeah, it really was just a lot of, okay, I guess just go over here, go there, go here, go there. Like, there wasn't even a puzzle or anything to it. It was just a straightforward back and forth. Which was kind of part of why it was like, okay.
Got it.
Yeah, there were like a whole 7 ghouls or something, and that was it, and they weren't even tough. It was a little disappointing. Mwah, the region.
Mwah.
So how's the great fix for Ren's computer going?
It's going good. We did discover that the boot up issue was just the thermal issue. So now it boots up quickly as expected. Now Cass is setting up a prank for his desktop to make it look like it's a broken monitor. So when he starts up his computer and goes into Windows, it's going to look like the monitor is broken.
Oh, wonderful. You should also take a screenshot of his desktop.
That's actually what I recommended, and then Cass decided broken monitor screen.
Oh, okay. I was saying do both. Multiple layers of pranks.
Yeah, but that's a lot of effort, and he's probably going to be home any minute now.
Oh, fair. So next, go ahead and just do, okay, so I guess if you don't want to do the copy, screenshot of the background, instead, oh wait, what you should do is just open Notepad, make it full screen, just blank Notepad. So in addition, it looks, just white. Also, definitely make sure that, I can hear what his response is.
Well, there's several problems with that. First of all, the headset that I'm using is not going to be very good at picking up the voices of other people because,
shall not fall.
Woof?
Wolf
Woof?
did my stream with 19 viewers.
Wolf?
Yote?
There is a Yote.
Rank up. Hold the line.
And there's oh my god, there's a bunch.
Tamaya rated my stream with 18 viewers.
Zim, we should play Terraria sometime.
I think I'd rather just do Starbound. Like we were talking, not Terraria. I have bad stuff with Terraria. But hello there.
Yeah, but... Oh, go ahead.
Hello there, Harley. Hello, Tama. Hello, Sergaz. Hey, Tama, you should reset my TF Talkie and go through Fursona, then green, then black. You may appreciate. But yeah, welcome in the three of you. Would you guys like regular shoutouts or random clips from your channels brought up? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I am Razim. We do all sorts of things here. Right now, we are doing some Fallout 4. We also have a lot of things that we do here. A huge variety of games. We do several we've got several tabletop RPGs, Pokemon, Pathfinder, several Digimon games, couple of a Star Wars campaign. We've got a Cobalt campaign starting soon. We have artists that come and join us throughout the week. So, you know, hit that follow button. Come join us again. And for those already here, please go share the love with those three. It's good to see you all. I know, why are you saying frick? And Food Sky, that's up to them if they want to have their clips brought up. But yeah, welcome.
I think Ido said frick because of the overwhelming amount of things.
Oh, probably.
We are building an army.
Tamayant just resubscribed for 25 months. 1 week from Martin Day Razim Duke.
It is a week from Marten Day. And thank you for that resub and your 25 months of support. And Sergas, thank you for your 30 months.
Resubscribed for 30 months. Razim Wag.
But yeah, we got a lot to enjoy here, everybody. And Thomas, seriously, you should check out the one of the new TF talkies I've got. I think you will approve. Maybe the chat can bring it up for you. What's up, Seda?
I was gonna say, oh no. Marten Day on a TFTuesday? Gasp.
Oh yeah, it is. I want you guys to bring out Venro. It's Persona, then green, then black, and Urvas is already bringing him out. So now you gotta go ahead and go down this route, but you know.
Okay.
Ah, I hear a little bit of Ren.
Of course you had to ask that. Well, so you remember how embarrassed you were about the thing?
Alright, well, I tried to capture it, but this headset's not capturing other people's voices very well.
I heard a little bit. I think I heard Ren start laughing. Yeah, there was a little bit of a Ren squeak in there.
Right now I gotta go to my monitor.
Yeah, so now Ren's gonna go buy a new monitor because his monitor screen is broken.
Tell him we can't afford it. We gotta get a place first. We gotta get the move all settled. And the fundraiser's not done yet. So we don't know how much support we're getting from the community for it.
Duke.
Then, or Ren, you're...
Go ahead.
Oh, that's precious, Martin.
It is.
Ren, your master says you can't buy a new monitor until after the move. You need to save your money.
No.
Did he just say no?
I think
Yes, Zim, he just said no.
Tell him to get his squeaky butt on voice right now.
Hello?
Hello! What do you mean telling me no?
No, I'm sorry, just no.
No what?
I am gonna buy another monitor right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I, for one, am enjoying this rebellion.
Oh, I am not.
Right now, I'm.
What was that, Ren?
I'm trying to stay calm right now, okay?
Ren, they're pulling a prank on you.
Oh.
So no, you're not buying a new monitor.
Fuck you guys!
Fuck you and Bad Boy!
Yeah, they're my bad boys!
Bad Ren! So for those that just joined,
Alright, so I'd say that was a success.
I think so. For those that are just joining with the raids, Ren has been dealing with overheating issues on his computer for a while now. And it's because he did not take the plastic off of the thermal paste when building his computer. So, Cass, who is there with him, and Raijin, fixed the computer, and they played a prank on him of making it look like his monitor was broken. Yeah, you're right, Gab, you're right. The prank was they made it look like the monitor was broken. But anyways, yes, Tama, I know.
You want to hear? I'm back.
Hi. You
Hi,
owe me
Master.
restitution for your disobedience.
I, for the record, was not aware any of this pranking was going on. I was grabbing dinner. But I still support the rebellion.
No, I feel guilty! God dang it!
You should! Telling me no?
Ren, please don't shout in my ear! Good. I am sorry, Master.
Oh, there will be restitution paid. I will make sure you regret that truly.
I'm sorry.
So anyways, yes, Tama, I now have a Night Stalker character, which, you know, it's not a pure coyote, but they are coyote-snake hybrids, so, you know, there you go. Hope you enjoy him. Justian, why should I spare him? He was a bad pet.
What did you even do to make him suddenly apologize?
I know how to handle my pets.
All right. So, Gabby, all that...
I told him restitution would be paid. Now go ahead.
Gabby, the prank was... Cass just changed the background to a picture of a broken monitor screen, and then removed all the icons and hid the taskbar.
Holy shit, that is a password.
Gabby's having join voice. Get on.
my PC on right now, so excuse me.
We fixed your PC. Why isn't it on?
Turn it
on.
So hi, Seda.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm here.
Excellent.
Hello, Red.
And don't worry, Ren. You'll be fine. For now.
No, I won't. I have made a fool of myself. I should have seen a prank. I should have freaking seen it. I just.
My favorite part is if you look really close at the wallpaper. First of all, it was a punctured glass wallpaper, and we were saying that the monitor fell backwards.
Look, my brain was not working 100% of the time when you said that. Okay.
And then
I was in full panic mode.
Ren, does your
And then the
brain
other
ever
thing was-
work 100%?
Yes, it does.
And then the other thing was the picture was like very low quality for the resolution.
You need something, yeah?
Friend?
I know.
You're lucky you're cute. And also,
So,
you have caused Gib Gab to really put out a password.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Honestly, I wish I could make Gabby crash out like that.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's impressive.
What did I do to make Gabby crash out that hard?
Your response to all of this.
I'm sorry for being me, okay?
Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. So, in other news, so was that a no to Gib Gab running a Fallout campaign, Raijin?
I believe we're going to have some more Malort today, so let me have some alcohol and then I'll make the decision.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
You better keep your mouth shut about this place.
I feel like I need a drink.
My lamp.
Well, then go to the wildlife park and steal them.
Oh, this
By the way,
isn't
Ren,
actually a
since you...
sniper.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just
By
realized
the way...
this isn't actually a sniper, so I'm a little... Wait, no! This will still work. Carry on.
So, Ren, since we fixed your computer, you gotta get us dinner.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, that would be great restitution for you. I could use dinner too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we did save you from buying a whole monitor today.
It's nice to finally settle down and spend so much time
Look, I'm sorry. That just feels extra mean now.
It's okay. I give Ren plenty of aftercare. Just let me know when you want more hugs.
Will do.
Okay, I'm glad you followed it up with the hugs.
Take care of yourself, dear.
I can't believe that's the reason why my PC was hitting up. I really can't.
What? The fact that you did not take the plastic off as Gib Gab had called? Did you refuse to accept that that was the case?
Sure, blame me. Okay.
I mean, it is extremely fortunate luck that there was not a separate memory issue going on, because I was very worried about the memory startup issue. We went into that and we were worried that the problems were going deep. And instead it was just plastic.
Pat the Wren.
Look, to be fair, on one hand, it's good that it's plastic, because I was already listing a possible water pump malfunction or an issue with the water cooling, which could be catastrophically bad. Like, imagine if that had been slowly leaking in a specific spot on the back of the PC. You know, that would be bad. I'm just disappointed that it was plastic. Because of course it was plastic. What else could it be? It's always plastic or thermal paste!
You okay there, boss? You seem a little out of sorts today, boss.
I'm not. No way! No way! No!
I'm afraid I'm not.
What's wrong, boss?
We.
Folks used to call me Murphy Map.
Float, float.
You're a floater. You should be the boss, not me.
Is that gonna be the next campaign? You've got the Rockruff campaign in the process, and now you're gonna get a Weasel campaign, and it's gonna be everyone but Ren as the party lead automatically.
Oh no, this could end up badly.
You know what? Sure! We'll add a Weasel short shot to the list, to the goals.
Oh god, no!
Don't worry, boss. I believe in you. You'll make a great party leader.
rolls. Have you seen them?
Ren, you don't have to roll. You just have to tell people what to do. They'll roll for you. Look, if you can't roll well, you might as well lead. Just don't lead someone on setting up a PC.
Let's see. We're gonna adjust the stuff between 3 and 4K. Yeah, for those that are new to today's stream and stuff, we are doing a fundraiser for a move coming up. If you can help, please consider doing so. It would be hugely appreciated. Hugely, hugely appreciated.
Bigly, some might even say.
Yeah, bigly. Like my disappointment over not noticing a fake background broken monitor.
Look, I just got home from work.
And you disobeyed me.
No, the disobedience isn't the bad part. The bad part is that it could have been solved by just moving the mouse. I spent like 2 hours troubleshooting a monitor that actually had a whack failure, and I just got a new one because I was like, alright, well, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with Samsung's like bullshit. I'm just gonna get a new monitor at this point. It shows lines across the bottom half randomly. Nah, that's not gonna be my main monitor. And I just gave it to like my mom who wanted it. And it works mostly fine for her. But I spent I grabbed a hairdryer to use on the sides of the monitor in the hopes that that might work. Because in freak weird cases, sometimes it'll work. And then we just have like, oh, my monitor's broken, let me buy a new one, pulse out Amazon. Not even like gonna move the monitor or something.
I think the biggest issue is that I trust these two. Cass and Raijin.
And we fixed your computer.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're happy.
You fixed the computer and you ran a stress test on Ren's anxiety. We can confirm that it works.
Exactly! It's freaking exactly!
I'm suddenly very grateful you don't work in IT, because some of the techs
Right,
have
okay, that's
pulled...
my next job, got it.
You don't understand. Some of the techs have pulled pranks on the lines of like, let me invert every single control in your computer. Mouse inverted, keyboard, I'm reversing all the keys, setting it to like a different type of thing. You have a mechanical keyboard? Ah, time to switch around all of your keycaps. That kind of thing. And I can only imagine like somebody switches out the keycaps on your mechanical keyboard and you look at it and you go like, oh, I need a new keyboard. I don't know what happened to this one.
Well, if nobody was around and suddenly that starts happening, like, oh, what's going on? And then I try to troubleshoot. The thing is, I trusted Raijin and Cass.
Why would you trust Raijin? He's a gremlin!
Hey, I made Gabby crash out, alright.
Okay, I'm not saying you can't trust Raijin. All I'm saying is, like, what you did is the equivalent of... To bring a recent example to mind, there's a duel, like, in a movie, right? And you've managed to defeat Raijin, so you throw your sword away to proclaim superiority. That's what you've done. Why would you trust him?
Because they're my friends!
Look, the only thing I have to say is just remember, Raijin is the evil twin.
This is true. We have established it. I have the mustache and everything.
Not wrong.
Like when I put trust in my friends, I kind of fully trust them. Even though I shouldn't, but I do.
See, I
So-
trust my friend.
Now I have to ask the question. Why didn't you trust me when I said not to?
Because my mind was panicking. I didn't know what's going
So
on.
you trusted them, but not your master. That hurts.
Come on! I'm just trying to show you my emotions right now!
To be fair, Zip, to be fair, I think Ren more so trusted his suddenly not very trustworthy eyesight. You know, like if somebody put a bullet hole through my monitor and I was like, all right, I need a new monitor, and you were like, no, and I could like put my finger through the bullet hole and be like, yeah, see, there's a hole in it. I you know, I wouldn't believe you even if you said the monitor is fine. But if the monitor was intact and they kept saying, no, the monitor isn't fine, and you said the monitor was fine, like, I'd probably trust you at that point. Because I can see that it's fine. So what I'm saying is, Ren just needs to, like, not trust his eyesight.
Pat the Ren.
I already have trust issues. I don't need to add any more than that right now.
Aww.
That don't have trust issues about trusting me!
How was I supposed to know you were in it too, though?
You could also trust me. I told you it was plastic. I knew it in advance.
Just letting you know I love you all. I really do. I really do. I love you all.
You just don't trust us. Or at least you don't... Actually, I should rephrase. You don't trust me.
I just...
Pat the Ren. Pat. All right, Ren. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Breathe deep. Slow, deep breaths. Cabby crash out +1.
At least I got something out of this.
Oh?
Gabby crash out.
Ah.
I personally request that if I ever host a tabletop, you be in it.
Why?
What Raijin sent me the wallpaper. It's
Oh. Please tell me you sent it to me too. Yeah, I need that. This? Wow.
You do realize there's one thing you gotta realize about this? I never had a friend like this before. So while it seems obvious to other people, for me, not really that would do this, it's a lot harder to put that in perspective. Because right now it just makes me feel like I'm dumb.
I don't think you're dumb. I just think
I'm actually gonna be honest. Like, first glance, it's pretty convincing.
see what I think is just we need to reach a sweet spot where there's a bit of trust but verify always, you know? Like if Raijin never tells you anything, you should verify it. If Raijin tells you the sky is blue, you should look outside.
Why are you calling me out specifically? I'm not even the one that did the wallpaper in the first place. I was content with it just being left on a browser page that said cool viruses download.
That doesn't make it better! I don't know Cass enough to blame Cass, but what I know is you would be a villain in a Disney movie if we could put you in one. Poor Ren.
This is just a new experience for me than anything else, to be honest.
All right, so does that make Ren Punzel?
What?
If I'm the villain in a Disney movie, does that make Ren Punzel?
I think you're just a new kind of villain.
Raijin knows best.
Yes. Hug.
But yeah, no. Unironically, if someone did this to my wallpaper, I'd just be looking at them and going, "Who did it?" That ain't fall. If you want the genuine answer, Ed, it's just because this isn't fall damage. This is impact. Like this is somebody hit the computer with something. Somebody threw something at the computer. You can see it by the single puncture like thing. If this was the monitor fell, you would probably see it more uniform or evenly, unless the monitor fell at a specific angle where you would see it radiating from a specific corner. But you wouldn't see like a screen crack most likely, unless it cracked across the entire screen. But it cracking in the middle of the screen is so inconsistent with it being fall damage that the first thought shouldn't be, this didn't happen, it should be, who punched the computer? Cass has been listening to you crash out this whole time.
So Rex just got home and he did a double take on it, on what was on the screen with that thing, and then just shrugged it off.
Looks realistic. I was about to say, don't tell me when Rex fell for it.
Look, I grew up with the Wii. I had that all
No!
the time at work.
Rex, I have the expectations of you!
I'm scratching out now.
Yeah, so I lived that a lot.
It just reminds me too much of the people at work.
By the way, I don't hear your voice at all in my microphone at all, so you can talk. Without muting yourself.
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work.
Look. It's too reminiscent of
later on.
work. It's like today someone came to me asking why the computer wasn't turning on because the charger wasn't working, and I'm checking through some of the things, and then I just decided to ask them, is the computer out of battery? Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't charged it for like 6-7 hours, and like it wasn't charging when I plugged it in, but it's probably like at 0. And I just stared at her, and it's like, okay, so the charger is working because we can see this little light. How long have you left it charging for continuously? I haven't. I came over to you guys when it stopped turning on. What if we leave it charging for like an hour? And if it doesn't work, then you come see us. And I could just see the light bulb click in her head as she went like, oh. It's like... I'm gonna cry.
Pat the Ren.
Hey, Where do you think you're going? Now you better answer if you want to keep those teeth.
What's with the attitude?
Typical wastelander. Not showing respect where it's due.
Will you just leave them alone? We're not meant to start trouble with the locals.
Yeah? Well, how do we know this ain't the man we're looking for?
He doesn't even match the description. Now come on, let's get going. We got work to do.
God, you son of... You got lucky this time, wastelander. I better not see your face again.
Well, that happened.
Hey, all right. Another new client. Don't be shy now. No need to stay in the waiting room. Come sit your hip self down.
Fine, I'll get out of my
How about some pie?
thing. There.
Drinks and pie? Oh yeah! I like that look. The kind that says, don't start trouble with me unless you're cruising for a bruising. I can tell you're a guy with his head on straight. The smart, sophisticated type who really understands the way of things.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You don't get just a friendly face, my friend. You get the whole package deal. The face, the talent, the unrivaled resourcefulness. You get the run!
Do you say you get the rod?
The Ron.
Oh.
Like Ren, but with an O. And cooler.
To be fair.
What was that, Ren?
I just had to run with a no. I'm like, oh, what do I do now?
To be fair, Ren is pretty cool.
Are you sure that's true? Because I don't feel cool myself.
Even he doesn't believe that.
It's okay. We have confirmed you are cooler than you were yesterday. You literally have less heat exhaust being pumped onto you from your computer. Because we removed the plastic. You're very cool, boss.
Also, I'm pretty sure those plastic tubes are probably not healthy. But what I was gonna say is that I imagine just the meme of just like Ren, cooler Ren, it's just Ren just with some really slick sunglasses.
Ren, cooler Ren, and it's the heat sink without the plastic. It's photoshopped onto the corner of the image. I do have an important question. Important question.
Be nice about the heat sink.
I do have the important question too. Who built the computer?
Cass.
So we should like be blaming Cass instead of you.
Yes, this whole time Ren has been blamed. It's actually Cass that didn't remove the plastic.
What I would blame Ren for is not realizing earlier, if anything. But did they apply thermal paste and leave the plastic on?
Yes.
Cass, do I have permission to send the picture of the plastic to GibGab?
Go right ahead. Unforgivable sins.
Oh, send it to me too so I can bring it up on stream.
I'm kind of curious about it too.
Are you okay with
Hi,
it being
Orca.
brought up on stream, Cass?
Go right ahead.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the freaking picture incident to be.
What's he waiting for?
I don't know if I want to repeat that one on stream.
Ah, fair enough.
He said he's waiting for the cuck chair incident to be memeified.
Ah.
I don't need a cuck chair. I need an ambulance. I've reached critical levels of disappointment. The way it's so perfectly on the plastic is like someone tried to make an arepa with the heat herbal paste. What is this? Is this what Mala's brain looks like?
No. I'm dying.
Me too!
Oh, please don't die, boss. We need you.
Yeah, Ren, you're not allowed to die. Raijin
You know
found
what,
that lovely townhome for us to rent, and, we need you to go secure it.
Oh, I can't do it on my own.
Feel the backhand of justice!
They all have please remove before applying. They all do. Or at least a sticker somewhere, instruction somewhere that tells you how to do it. I don't know whether to be angry at Rick for not realizing it earlier and reporting it, or at Cass for forgetting it.
I never built computers.
But you use them all the time.
That doesn't mean I know how to build them.
Well, I'm not talking about building. I'm saying, like, how did you not notice
Hi,
earlier?
Frosty.
Listen,
You are
I'd
looking
like-
at the plastic that was left on Ren's CPU cooler?
I like Epic's title of it, The Disc of Disappointment.
Is that better or worse than the sardine disc?
It's not a sardine disc. It's not cursed enough.
Thank you, Epic.
See, I'm not being mean to Ren for this now. I'm gonna be mean to, like, Cass, because, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just disappointed now.
You know, I
told
gotta
Cass for
say,
the computer.
I gotta say, the first couple of nights I was here, I was actually thinking to myself, wow, it's kind of warm down here, actually.
No, shut up!
I thought he was normal that PC's on! I thought he was normal!
Did your previous computer do this as well?
As I understand, his previous computer just straight up didn't have some fans connected to the
Yeah.
motherboard.
Okay, Ren, I do not believe that you thought that that was just how PCs were, because you already knew that PCs have overheating issues.
I don't know what to say.
With the last, with your other PC that you've got, you knew that there was a problem with it because the CPU fan wasn't even plugged in! In the future, please, if there is a problem with your PC, report it before, it gets worse. Or we wind up in this situation.
You know what, Ren? I'll tell you what I genuinely say with tech support issues, 'cause, like, and I mean this genuinely. Like, this is not a joke. This is not like a meme. I know there are people who complain too much about their PC. Sometimes you just kind of want to tell them, "Shut up, it's fine." But unironically, it's better to report something you think is an issue than to just say it's probably normal. It's fine. The amount of times I have had to, like, tell people, if you see something weird, just ask us. It's fine. I'm not annoyed if you just ask me the question. I don't mind looking into it. Better to ask than to just ignore.
Also, I am going to pop on out. You beans take care.
Seda, you're
I'm sorry, Seda.
you are a wonderful, delightful friend.
Goodbye, Twinsy.
Take care.
Goodbye, good twin. We will miss your counterbalancing force to evil.
Pat pat the wren.
I'm sorry.
Don't be evil.
Tell that to your twin.
Not even a little bit? As a treat?
I think you already have the treat.
Yeah, and the treat's name is Ren.
Eh?
Hey, I get to gobble him up.
Eh?
Raijin, is he a treat before or after my lord?
I'm gonna continue this story and then probably wrap up this game because, yeah.
I need to ask you something.
Ask away. Although I can't chat for too long, I'm expecting... Say... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the feeling you were sent here by Jake.
What do you know about him?
Oh, Jake? That hound dog's a good guy. One of my best clients. I'm not gonna pretend I understand all this ASAM stuff he's doing, but he's got his reasons, and the Commonwealth's better off for it. Oh yeah! So, did Jake send you or not?
That's why I'm here.
When you're right, baby! And 9 times out of 10, the Ron is usually right. Gotta say, I'm surprised to see Jake partner up with someone. Always struck me as the lone wolf kind of guy, you know? But any friend of Jake's is a friend of the Ron's. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. The reason I asked Jake back here was so I could share some information. But since you're his partner, I can tell you the info instead. For a price. After all, I'm running a business here.
Well, hold on. What info are you talking about?
As Jake tells it, you and he are building up settlements together. Now that's cool and all. But he's off the gas for a second. Have you stopped to think about the people joining those settlements? After all, it's the people that make a town. And surely you want the best and brightest, right?
Of course.
But you can't always tell who's hip just by looking. Or can you? You ever heard of a vigor tester? It's a kind of science machine, cooked up by pre-war nerds. It can measure a person's attributes. Use it to scan someone, and it can tell if they're as strong as a deathclaw, or as weak as a kitten. Smart as an AI, or as dumb as a mutant. Pretty rad! A useful device, especially for some cool cat wanting to find the cream of the crop. Just so happens, the Ron knows where to find one of these vigor testers. And I'm willing to tell you where it is. However, there is a small matter of payment for this information. 300 caps. Sound fair?
You're a businessman, right? You can do better.
Sorry, but the price stands at 300 caps.
Dang. Fine.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh yeah. First things first, take this folder. That's all the info the Ron could dig up on the vigor tester. Now, according to the Ron's records, last known location of the tester was Vault 81. But dig this! That vault's still active. Still has residents inside. So, common courtesy says, you knock first. If you can get inside, ask someone in charge about the tester. If it's still there, chances are they'd know. On a side note, if you're looking for able settlers, I got a few leads you might be interested in. Here, this info's on the house.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Ask, and you shall receive. Oh yeah! Since it appears Jake is busy, I suggest pursuing the vigor tester yourself. If you don't know where Vault 81 is, it's near the old Chestnut Hillock Reservoir. Just look for all the water. You can't miss it.
You interested in coming to work for me? I have a good spot you could set up shop.
And leave my cool-as-ice broker gig? No way. If information is power, then I'm the most affluent man in the Commonwealth. And, no offense, but working for someone would really cramp that image. Oh yeah!
Thanks for your help.
You are more than welcome. And remember, if you got information to buy or information to sell, then you come see the coolest cat in the Commonwealth, the Ron!
Well, alright then. I guess I got a few side quests to go pursue. But for now, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Fallout 4. I like Ron too. He's fun. Like I said, Ren, but with an O and cooler. Check out our website though, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loot, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.